COVID-19 is causing lots of problems around the world, but it has done something very positive, that it has given us a chance to rethink, to redesign everything that we have done in the past. And since the train which was carrying us towards our final destruction has stopped, economic machine has collapsed, it's stopped. So this is the time we can get off the train and look for a new train to go to any new direction, not the old direction. And that's our chances. So I keep saying the basic decision that we have to take now is a decision of no going back. We don't want to go back to the pre-pandemic economic system. We want to design a new system and create a new path for us. We are rushing to global warming despite all the scientists telling us that we are nearing our ultimate temperature level that the human being can live with, 1.5 degrees Celsius. And they were recommending that we prepare ourselves to push that limit, 1.5 degrees Celsius, at the end of the century. But now their research, research of the scientists tell us that we'll be reaching the temperature of 1.5 degrees Celsius at the end of the decade, not end of the century. So we'll be there already by 2030. By 2030, we'll be getting to the 1.5 degrees Celsius global temperature. Today, it is nearly 1.2 degrees Celsius. So if you reach 1.5 degree by 2030, we are entering the red zone. Red zone is something where it will be extremely difficult for human being to survive. The house in which you are living itself is in fire. So our awareness thing has got very blunted. We don't see the priority. Our priority should be getting out of the house and put down the fire. That's what is demanded by the present situation, but we are not doing that. So we have to get aware that our task is to stop the fire, stop the global warming, and make sure the planet is safe. And then at the same time, we have extreme global concentration of wealth. All the wealth of the world is concentrated in few hands in few countries. And that's a dangerous path, as bad as the global warming. But nobody talks about it. Even if they talk, it's about the poverty, about the income inequality. I said, these words don't describe the danger that we are facing. Wealth concentration is ticking time bomb. It will explode anytime because all the wealth is in the hands of few people, and the bulk of the population of the world practically have nothing. So that will create lots and lots of anger in the society, and it will create conflict in the society, confrontation in the society. So that's the danger part of it. We have to make sure we do not continue this path of wealth concentration in a limitless way. We have to stop that the wealth concentration, and at the same time, not only will stop it, we'll have to reverse it so that the wealth and people can be together, not separate from each other. Today they are separated from each other. Wealth is on the one side at the top of this income scale, and the people are on the other side of the income scale. 99% of the people live without any wealth, hardly 1% of the total wealth of the world. When 1% of the population own 99% of the wealth. So the wealth is way up, people are way down. So we have to make sure we redesign the engine, we redesign the economic system where wealth and people can get together and live together. That's the challenge. Third problem that we are facing is extreme unemployment that is coming up because of the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is going to replace human beings in all kinds of work, in all kinds of roles. So human beings will have no role to play. They will become some excess in the planet. They have no use for themselves. So that's a very dangerous situation that we will be facing. So before it's too late, we have to make sure instead of having 100% unemployment because of artificial intelligence, we make zero unemployment. So that's the direction we have to go. By unleashing the creative energy of all people. Human beings are born as entrepreneurs. So we should let them play that role. Our education system has to be redesigned. Our thinking process has to be redesigned. Our legal system has to be redesigned. Our banking system has to be redesigned so that everybody can become entrepreneur. There's no problem with the people, but the problem with our institution, problem with our conceptual framework, problem with our institutional framework. So why don't you address that, particularly financial institution? That's where all the problem lies. So we have these three problems: global warming, extreme wealth concentration, and extreme unemployment. So we have to undo all this and go to a new direction. Our goal would be to create a world of 3 zeros: zero wealth concentration, zero global warming, and zero unemployment.